Our school is situated here in Eldorado Park, an impoverished community. We service 1,389 learners at this moment in time. And we find that our learners are affected by social ills, many social ills. We indicated that one of the topics that needs to be dealt with, because we've had some serious issues in terms of rape in the past, and we've indicated that we would bring in external assistance in terms of rape and the problems associated with rape.
My portfolio is women and children, and when we sat down to try and plan for the year, we thought we want to take the law to the people, and we thought the most important sector to target first were learners. There is a lot of sexual grooming occurring, and sexual assault and rape seems to be quite rife in these types of areas. So we wanted to get the message out, and that's why we're here today. So do you know anybody that has been the victim of a sexual assault, rape, or anything like that? If you do, put your hands up. It affects every single person, and therefore laws have been enacted or put in place to try and combat that. And one of these laws is the Sexual Offences Act. Now, it's a very, very important act because it acknowledges that children, that learners, that all of you are affected by sexual assault, by sexual offences, and that something should be done to stop it. I want to know if there's somebody brave here that can tell me what they think rape is. Somebody that has sex with you without wanting you to have sex with them. It clearly is against your will. The Act creates certain offences specifically for learners. One of them is sexual grooming. When someone tries to court you or tries to befriend you or so forth, so they try and build up a relationship with you. They can give you sweets, they can give you money, they can take you out. They're basically like your sugar mommy or your sugar daddy. Make sense? But the end result is that you'll have to perform a sexual act with them. In most instances, it's someone that's much older than you. The end result is that you'll have to perform a sexual act with them or sexual acts with them. So, does anybody know of this happening in the community or anything like that? This is an offense in terms of the act, which indicates clearly that it's not right. It's basically just wrong. We need to know what to do when this happens. The principal has to be informed, and at all times this has to be confidential. The principal then has a duty to let the education department know so things that can actually happen. But then also more importantly, what do you do if you were raped or you were sexually assaulted? Speak to someone you trust, preferably an adult so that they can actually assist you and guide you in the situation. Then don't wash immediately. Keep the clothes that you have on, because you never know what those police officers can actually find. We're looking for hair, for blood, for semen, or anything that could be on your clothes. Also, don't drink or eat anything. They might have asked you to perform oral sex. So you go and you report it as soon as possible, because you also want to get the evidence when it is fresh. You need to get there quickly so that you can firstly get the morning after pill to try and prevent an unwanted pregnancy. You can be given tablets to reduce the risk of HIV/AIDS. In the first 72 hours is the most effective, so go immediately.
Cases are rising every time because it is not only here in the urban area, it's also happening in the rural areas.
These things happen, they happen in front of us, they happen to us, and they happen to our friends. We like it or not, we are affected, and other people just need to, be enlightened on today's information. The man will come to you and say, my child, he's so beautiful, I can give you everything, I can buy you anything, so please let's just do something. So you need to know how to react when an elder person comes to you with that kind of stuff. I
have this friend of mine. She was approached by an older man, and because of lack of knowledge, she fell for it, and now she have a baby with that older man. And I'm gonna make sure that none of the girls that I know is going to fall for that trick.
So do you think we should go to other schools?
Most definitely.
Definitely. They must go to other schools. They need to, I think we all need to know about this. We all need to know more about sexual abuse.
You should never be afraid, and you should tell all your friends, girls or guys, that the educator, the teacher, has to keep it confidential.
The talk was absolutely relevant, important, and really it reached the learners, most importantly, and I think that it will reduce the scourge of rape in this area.
This morning's talk went really well. I think we were received exceptionally well, and I think the children connected with us and we imparted some knowledge, so that's a good step in the right direction.